Welcome back, dweebs, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. With me, as always, is my good friend Kev. Kev, how are we tonight, buddy?
Oh, we are living the dream, James. I'm really excited about this. A 3-for-1 on the preview review front. Don't see that every day.
No, we are discussing Doomsday tonight, folks. We've got three, I wouldn't even call them trailers. They're micro trailers. They're all roughly a minute or a minute 10 long. So we're going to watch them all together, discuss each one, and preview review them all as a whole, right? I think that's the plan here, Kev.
Yes, sir. 3-for-1.
So we're just going to get right to it so we can get talking about them. I'm sure these have come out over the last couple of weeks while we've been gone, but we don't care. It's our show, so we're going to watch them now. Let's see here. Got to present video file. First one up.
We got first.
Is Captain America himself, folks.
Ooh.
Not to be confused with Johnny Storm, least name actor. Wedding ring on.
Oh, snap.
It's young Steve. Baby Steve.
Steve Jr.
Modified the Avengers theme a little bit.
So I know they don't give you a ton in most of these. This one really gives you.
This one gives you nothing. Other than, I mean, I guess the big reveal is that Steve is returning, right? Which was very heavily rumored.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, the baby could be big news. It seems like there's going to be a lot of dads in the mix in Doomsday. So yeah. I don't know.
The baby could be setting up for the future. But this baby was had in the past, so that's interesting. But I guess if Battle World is involved in some way, shape, or form, then I guess it doesn't matter, right?
This is an area of comic knowledge that I lack. I don't know if they're pulling from a comic where Steve Rogers has a kid.
I don't know, actually. I haven't read much into this.
I'm not sure if that's going to be relevant to the plot at all, or if it's just going to be they're all stronger now because they're all dads. But there's at least 3 dads in the mix, because we got, of course, Mr. Fantastic. We got
Mr.
Thor,
Fantastic,
and now Steve. So we got some dad action in the.
They've been rumoring the new Avengers for years and years. They've been trying to set that up, but a lot of those characters have had mixed reviews. What is the Iron Man replacement? What's her name? Ironheart. I've never watched her show. I've heard mixed reviews on that front for her.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of the new Avengers lined up, do they? They got the one kid from WandaVision.
Yeah, they got the kids from the Wanda's kids could be it. Then one of the guys, the kid from the Captain America and Silver, whatever the fuck. I was gonna say Silver Surfer. So wrong. Winter Soldier show. Good Lord. The Bradley's son. Does this DNA pass? Yes. Well, is Isaiah the?
Oh, that might be. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. But yeah, so there's 3.
I think, and they had Kate Bishop is 4.
Oh, that's right. Oh, guy.
And I thought there was a 5th there. It already
the Ant-Man child.
Oh, yeah. So there's don't know.
Giant girl. I can't remember.
So there's 5 right there. But they haven't done anything with him yet. So who knows if that's still in the cards after all this goes down. Does Super Soldier DNA travel through lineage? Does Steve's kid get it automatically?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I don't know. That's a comic related question? You have any idea on this?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it would. I don't know if it would work that way or not, but it might.
I don't either. No clue. Also, I assume this has got to mean that Peggy Carter makes a return too, because obviously I don't think you're going to show Mr. Captain America and his new baby without his wife and mom.
Well,
That'd be
right.
kind of awkward.
Yeah, they have her like she died off screen.
Oof.
So single parent Steve.
Parent cat Steve. Eee.
Well, keeping What If in mind, is this maybe he went back to a universe where Peggy got the serum? So maybe it's like 2 superhuman parents. And
who knows? I'd assume he went back to the same one, but we don't have any. He's had to have gone because he left the Shield, right? So I think he went back to the same one.
Oh yeah, I'm reaching my.
You're reaching. No you're really. I really like what you're trying to do here. You're trying to be like the anti-Duffer Brothers for the end of Stranger Things. I love what you're doing here. But he had to leave the Shield in the same universe, so that's not right. It. Next one we've got is Thor. Oops, nope. I need to share video.
More dad stuff coming through.
Yeah, more dad stuff coming.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war.
Is he out of breath?
Yeah, he is.
But now fate has given me something I never sought. A child. A life untouched by the storm. Lend me the strength of the old fathers, so that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
They love this ending.
Yeah. It's
so you've got serious Thor back.
Man, just
not funny fat Thor.
Good little monologue there.
He says something that I'm intrigued by. He says, so that I may return, et cetera, right? It makes it look like, it sounds like to me like he knows he's leaving.
Yeah, he's got to go fight Doom.
You think it's that, or he's like, I'm trying to figure out how they're going to pull off. Like, so Battle World in the comics in the second run, it's Secret Wars, right? No, it's not Secret Wars. What is it called?
Right? Yeah, it's Secret Wars is involved, but the Battle World comes after all of the essentially the incursions. So the universe get jumbled up, and then Doom collects fragments of different worlds and puts them all together as Battle World. So I think what's going to happen first is that these universes are going to collide, and that they'll be fighting each other that way. And then
I was wondering if
Battle World will probably be like after, like I'm assuming Doomsday will end with the creation of
Battle World,
whatever the next movie is called. I can't remember.
Good
Will
Lord,
it be Secret Wars?
Will be Doomsday and Secret Wars. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So that's how I'm imagining these next.
I was just wondering the way he says that, he's like that I may come home, if they were like being almost like Mortal Kombat style being requested to Battle World, but no, he's probably just like, I've got to go fight this person, so I'm leaving. You're right.
Well, hey, there could be Strange out there. He just made a portal in the sky, and he's like, "Hey, Thor, you got a minute?" And then now he's like, "Well, let me say a prayer to my dad real quick."
I think you're right. I think it's Avengers Doomsday is next December, and then 2 Septembers is Secret Wars. That's right. Okay. I do like Serious Thor. I do enjoy him. But again, that one doesn't give anything away other than more dad talk and help me prepare for the future. It's really all that one is.
Yeah, and this will probably be my last movie, or my last 2 movies. I think he's laying a little bit of that groundwork too. Like, I want to retire to be a dad.
Yeah,
but that's about
because that's his
about
actual
all you
daughter.
get.
Did you know that? I think the kid
No.
is. I think that is his actual daughter. Let's look that up. Thor's
Wait, there you
daughter, actor.
That away, getting 2 Marvel paychecks out of that.
Yeah, it's India Rose Hemsworth. Yep. Because she is also in. It's. I knew that from the Love and Thunder that was his daughter.
Hell yeah, dude! Good. Congrats to
the in universe. That's not his actual daughter, though, right? That's Gore's daughter.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Because he killed her dad.
Yeah, such a not what a waste. I was about to say, such a not wasted villain. Totally didn't rush through.
Cool scene on the black and white planet, though. God, that's a fun scene.
Yeah, he could have been. I think you could have gotten multiple movies out of him.
Bale doing it,
that's
especially neither here nor there, right?
It's that could have been your next Thanos. You could have really gotten some time out of that, but no.
Wasted that one. Not neither here nor there, though. That's not for this show. That's a rant. Last one is the X-Men. I think this is the one I'm most excited about.
Get that nostalgia ready.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Always tearing it up. Monologue.
Fucking the monologue's great. This one gets me more excited than the other two combined.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be any teaser that will get me as excited as that one does, because they finally
seeing these two.
Yeah, those two, that is huge for me personally. Though it's the Cyclops, man.
It is the Cyclops suit, and just I saw a tweet, and I agree with this. They're like, Cyclops has more aura in this 1 minute trailer, this brief cameo, than he did in all the X-Men movies combined.
And he's wearing that suit.
He's got the suit.
The director thought would be so silly that they wrote a line about it into the movie.
Yeah.
And it looks badass.
He looks awesome, and he looks like his full powers. And you also see the Sentinels in the background. So wherever they're at, they've returned, they destroyed their world. This one gets me really excited. I'm like, this looks fucking fun.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly for all those reasons. And there's not too much to add because it's such a short glimpse, but
it's so quick. But Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are awesome in those roles. But I'm more excited about Sir Cyclops here.
Hopefully it's not just because this does kind of look like he's making a sacrifice play. Like if the goggles are coming off, he's trying to take down
I hope
multiple Sentinels. And I'm hoping this isn't just like in the first few minutes or the first few minutes.
My worry
we're
is
in the X-Men universe and he's gonna die within 5 minutes. It'll be
I worry a little bit about that kind of stuff because there's a lot of characters in this movie. And let's be clear, the Avengers Endgame and whatever those two movies were, they did a really good job of balancing and giving everybody their moments, right? I worry.
Infinity
for the most
War
part,
was
right?
better, but
Infinity War and Doomsday, sorry, those two, right? I thought they did a good job. I am a bit worried here that you're right that we might just see a brief glimpse, because it's him, it's those two, it's the original Nightcrawler actor is in this.
That's right.
I think the original Mystique, right? and I think the OG guy with a rock on his head that I can't think of his name. Could be wrong on that one, but I think Mystique for sure. Like, so
And
how
Beast,
much
right? Didn't we see?
Well, Kelsey
Beast.
Grammer is in
Wasn't he in
the
an
end
extra?
credit scenes of the Marvels, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. So I do worry a little bit about screen time. Like, we've complained a lot about how there's kind of been directionless this phase, and oh, by the way, they've had access to the X-Men and they've literally not used them at all outside of Deadpool and Wolverine, like in a Kelsey Grammer cameo. So that's the one thing I do worry about is, are they just going to briefly show them they die, and then when they restart the universe, they'll come back, like they'll have their own versions of them?
I do imagine there will be a thinning of the herd, so to speak.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think there will be down to only maybe 2 or 3 X-Men probably by the end of it. And then, like you said, they'll be brought back, or, maybe brought back as different character or different actors playing, or, different versions of the characters, whatever, however they just go about the recasting side of things. But what's fun about that is if the money's right, you've got great characters that could fill in because of the Days of Future Past sort of X-Men timeline. You've got freaking Fassbender and
I wonder if they're gonna make an appearance in this at all. McAvoy and Fassbender.
Yeah,
I wonder on them. I would assume so, like, because they've crossed paths in Days of Future. God, which, speaking of, very fucking good movie. Days of Future Past is awesome.
I gotta get that back into the rotation at some point. It's been
that's the last really good X-Men movie.
And personally, I think those two, it would be great if they do reboot and have younger Xaviers and Magnetos. Like, you've already got these incredible actors to do it that I think both really do play the role pretty well. So
I wonder if they would want their own, or if they would go that route, knowing there's a little bit of, like, they've done a little work with them, if they wouldn't have to do the origins and everything. It'd be interesting. I would love for them to return. But who knows if they will or won't. The first class is good. Then is it just the 2 movies that are good? I can't remember. It's that one and Days of Future Past is good. Is there another one in there?
They did the Phoenix storyline again.
Phoenix storyline, I remember, was bad. They had Oscar Isaac in one, or he was in that movie.
Apocalypse. Yeah.
Apocalypse. Yeah, that's the movie. X-Men Apocalypse.
Dude. Oh, he can maybe he'll be in the movie twice, right? Isn't he Moon Knight as well now?
He is Moon Knight, yeah.
You're gonna get 2 Oscar.
Get him against himself. You could do the same. You could get Cable versus Thanos. Whatever that actor is, I can't think.
Josh Brolin. I would like to see that. Isn't Cable, isn't that Cyclops' son? Because everybody else has been a dad so far.
Yeah. Cable.
Maybe that's why Cyclops is going visor off. He's trying to save his young kid.
So there's Days of Futures Past. There's X-Men Apocalypse. There's Dark Phoenix. I didn't realize there was actually a Dark Phoenix movie.
Yeah, it's because it was not very good.
Yeah, completely. Oh, it's got Sansa Stark. It's got Sophie Turner. That's right. This list is missing. Literally missing First Class.
So is Doom taking all the children or just Franklin? Obviously, we know what Franklin can do.
I assume just Franklin. And I guess he could be taking all the children to make them his bodyguards or warriors or something, right?
He's gonna pull a Vecna. He needs 12 vessels. Right. Go watch our Stranger Things review. But maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe they're misleading us on purpose, but I just find it interesting how much, like, the children have been mentioned so far. And our introduction to Doom was after the Fantastic Four in the post-credit scene. We see Franklin touching his face. So we already know that there's potentially something there, but now we've got Steve looking down on his kid, Thor talking about his kid, and I'm wondering if it's a coincidence or if, their kids being in danger is going to be what prompts them to rejoin the fight. And if so, is that just because Doom's blowing up the world, or does he actually have plans for those potentially overpowered children? To me, I can't escape the children storylines right now, James.
I know you're really locked into the children's storylines and bad things happening to the children.
Man, I hope not. I hope I'm wrong here. And then I will say Marvel has done a good job in the past of really not giving you a ton in the trailers. Like when you think back to Infinity War, I feel like half the trailer was just them walking down the hallway in those spacesuits. And they don't really give too much away. So I'm not putting it past that being sort of a misleading thing. And maybe it's a coincidence. That it's a very small sample size, to be fair. Amongst all of the freaking cast, we've got like 3 dads. I just find it odd that
you're like,
of all the videos they put together, they put being a dad was center focus on 2 of them back to back like that.
Yeah, I think you're onto something with a kid theme here. I think you're onto something.
Dr. Doom gonna mind control people.
So let us know in the comments, folks, what you think. Did you dislike trailers? Or not much to them. Hard to give these a real accurate rating because they're not full trailers. I will think we both agree that the X-Men one is our favorite. There's no questions asked there. It's really the only one that shows stuff we didn't know already. Like Steve Rogers, Chris Evans' return wasn't confirmed, but it might as well have been. It was all but confirmed, right? The X-Men one is the one that's like, ooh, baby, let's fucking go. But yeah, let us know your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for joining us today. It's topic 1 this week. Check us out. There will be more topics this week, each and every day. Thank you guys for joining us. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. We're up to 195. Kev, we are so close to 200. We are so close. Stranger Things stream the other day really helped us out. But check out all our other content as well. And thank you guys for watching. Until next time.